conservation is a part of the object's history. So we know that every conservation method is changing the object in any way. Future generation can see how we thought about the object and how we try to preserve it for them. Hello, my name is Katharina Fuchs. I'm a stone conservator at the Institute of Conservation at the University of Applied Arts, Vienna. During conservation, it is necessary to make as a first step an assessment. This means that first, there's the technical and material assessment, and then the condition assessment. And further on, there's a test series connected to the data gained during this process. There is the conservation ethics. So in each country, there's of course different ethics to the conservation and history to the conservation of it. And the main course of a conservation is to preserve the material and the technique.
No method or no proposal of restoration should replace another method. So they are all based on a hypothesis, and I'm sure that especially in analog restorations, people make very informed decisions based on a set of data and studies. Hello, my name is Irina. I'm a postdoc researcher at NTNU, Norwegian University of Science and Technology, and I work in a group called Color Lab, and I'm working for a European project called Perceive, where we are trying to visualize color change in various artworks. In digital restorations, we are a bit more honest in a way that it's only a hypothesis, so it's not the actual restoration. It's just an assumption, it's a speculation in the end. Of course, it's informed by a lot of science, but then it's only, in the end, a visualization.
I really like the development of the new techniques, especially in the case of making assessments, of analyzing the techniques and the material. So we do try to be less and less destructive.
Most important motivation is the fact that you have a lot of playground for experimentation, which you don't have with restoration on real objects. So the digital, all the digital techniques open this realm of play and experiments, where you can actually help the conservators and art historians to see plausible visualizations of artworks.
I think the analog conservation at this point is good for dissemination, so there's a lot of information gathered, and I think to open this to public, also to people who are not so deep in the topic, are seeing things that are interesting and they might not know.
For some paintings, there are documentations available, documentations provided by art historians or conservators, or museum scientists if the painting was right away part of a museum collection. So in these cases, you have to put together all these connections between what the actual visual data shows you, like photography, what the analytical data shows you about the material, and the science behind the material aging. For the Scream, it's nice that Edvard Munch actually sometimes was commenting on his own paintings. And we have the same case with Van Gogh. I'm sure that you're aware of Van Gogh letters. So they are a very good reference, because I think when they started studying the bedroom, in the beginning they assumed there was a color change, but they were sure of the color change from Van Gogh's description of the bedroom. He was always talking about what kind of pigments he's using. It's interesting that he was even mentioning which brands of pigments he was buying and so on.
I think it's always exciting to start a new project, and because you don't know it in detail, and then you research a lot, you analyze a lot, and of course there is a big feeling what was the first intention of the artist.
So I do believe that the artists would definitely be happy that their legacy is continued, and we are trying to learn something from what they did. I think most of the humans, this is what they want, to leave a trace in the world, and to see that trace is continued either by children or by the viewers of an artwork or readers of a book and so on. Both analog and digital restoration, the overarching goal is to make the painting look as original as possible, so as similar as possible to its moment of creation. Our purpose is to uncover the artist's intention, artist technique, and then try to re-render this to the user.
If you
No,
hear
you
them,
cannot see that.
you cannot see that.
You need to go right in front of the camera.